Hey guys, Jonathan was here for JM Sports 100, jmsports.org. How is it going? I hope you are ready to stick with me because it is going to be a long video day here today because I've got some stuff going on later today that is going to make me not want to be in front of the camera for the next couple of days. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to throw in this video tonight's college football picks, tomorrow's college football picks, and my NFL preview in one video. Going to be long. Bear with me. Here we go. So this might be one of our quicker NFL previews. Let's get right to the action. We are kicking the college football week off not so hot at all. We are 0-3 so far. We went 0-2. We went 0-1 on Tuesday back when we had a game. We had a game. We went 0-2 on Thursday, yesterday, and Arkansas State beat Florida International 34-16. Like I said in yesterday's video, that game was nowhere near as close as it showed. UAB surprised UCF yesterday, 26-24, and Arizona beat UCLA. I said that I wasn't very comfortable with the UCLA pick, but I expected somewhat of a good game out of it. Watching a little bit of the game, I noticed that Arizona looked an awful lot like, and I tweeted this too, it looked a lot to me like first graders playing the New England Patriots. Yes, it was 48-12. Don't let the score deceive you. The 12 for the UCLA. Well, 6 of the 12 for 5 of the 12 rather for UCLA came very late in that contest against the backups of Arizona. All right, let's get to the college football action now for Saturday. It looks like this. We kick things off with Oklahoma State and Missouri, and I'm going to go with Oklahoma State in that game. Clemson takes on North Carolina takes on Clemson. I'm going to go with Clemson. Number 11 Kansas State takes on Kansas. I am going to go with Kansas State. Number 23 Illinois takes on Purdue. Give me Illinois. Cincinnati takes on South Florida. Tough matchup to call here. I've got Cincy. Jacksonville State takes on Kentucky. Give me Kentucky. Northern Illinois takes on Buffalo. Give me Northern Illinois. I think. Hold on, let me check and make sure that that's what I said. Yep. Okay. Indiana takes on Iowa. Give me Iowa. Number 9, Arkansas takes on Ole Miss. Give me Arkansas. Wake Forest takes on Duke. Give me Wake Forest. Western Michigan takes on Central Michigan. Or takes on Eastern Michigan, rather. Give me Eastern Michigan. Central Michigan takes on Ball State. Give me Ball State. New Mexico takes on TCU. Give me TCU. Boston College takes on number 12, Virginia Tech. Give me Virginia Tech. Idaho State takes on BYU. Give me BYU. Louisiana Tech takes on Utah State. Give me Louisiana Tech. Number 20, Auburn. Number 1, LSU. Give me LSU. Air Force takes on number 5, Boise. I'm going to go with Boise State in that game there. Air Force takes on Boise. Number 13, Nebraska takes on Minnesota. Give me the Cornhuskers. Number 17, Texas A&M. Give me Iowa State. Give me Texas A&M. This is the one upset that I'm calling this week. Number 20. Well, actually, I take that back because I forgot to make picks for today. But anyway, number 22, Georgia Tech takes on Miami Hurricanes. I'm calling upset. I'm calling Canes. I'm thinking that Georgia Tech is going to lose their second straight. Maryland takes on Florida State. Give me Florida State. Temple takes on Bowling Green. Give me Temple. North Carolina State takes on Virginia. I'm going NC State Wolfpack. Yes, I think Virginia is the better team. However, I think Virginia is going to be a little too high off of the Georgia Tech upset that they gave them last week. Next up, we've got Ohio and Akron. Give me Ohio. East Carolina takes on Navy. Give me Navy. Memphis takes on Tulane. Give me Tulane, I believe, is where I went with that contest there. Hold on. Yep. Next up, we've got... I've got to find where we are here. Holy man, video's falling apart already. Number 10, Oregon takes on Colorado. Give me Oregon. Louisiana Lafayette takes on Western Kentucky. Give me Louisiana Lafayette. Fresno State takes on Nevada. Give me Nevada. Marshall takes on number 19, Houston. Give me Houston. Louisiana Monroe takes on North Texas. Give me Louisiana Monroe. Number 21, Penn State takes on Northwestern. Give me Penn State. Utah takes on California. Give me the Utes. Army takes on Vanderbilt. I'm going to go with Vandy in that game. Tulsa takes on Rice. Give me Tulsa. Miami, Ohio takes on Toledo. Give me give me Toledo rather. Tennessee and number 2 Alabama. Give me Alabama. USC takes on Notre Dame. I'm going Notre Dame. I think USC is a little bit too young to beat Notre Dame this year. Texas Tech and number 3 Oklahoma. Give me Oklahoma. Number 6 Wisconsin. Number 16 Michigan State. Give me number 6 Wisconsin. But look out, tight game I think. Number 25 Washington. Number 8 Stanford. Been thinking about calling upset, but I'm not gonna. I'm going to go with Stanford. Middle Tennessee takes on Florida Atlantic. I'm gonna go with Middle Tennessee. Southern Methodist University SMU takes on Southern Miss. I'm going to go with SMU. Colorado State takes on UTEP. Give me UTEP. And Oregon State takes on Washington State. I am going to go with Oregon State. And we have one more game for Saturday. That is New Mexico State and Hawaii. I'm going to go with New Mexico State. Like I said, I forgot 2 games for today. So here you go. There's 2 of them, both on ESPN and ESPN2. Respectively at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Number 15 West Virginia takes on Syracuse. I'm calling upset. I think Syracuse takes Virginia down in the Carrier Dome. Next up, we have Rutgers and Louisville. I'm going to go with Rutgers. Hopefully, we can avoid an 0-5 start of going into Saturday's action. All right, let's move now to the NFL. By the way, just for the record, 335 wins, 108 losses. So far is the 2011 college football record. Lifetime, we are at 903 and 313 now. Let's move now to the NFL. We went 8-5 last week with the 8-5 record that we pulled. We are 57-33 on the year, 197 and 120 lifetime. Here we go. How long did the college football picks take? Let's take a look. They took about 6 minutes, about 7 minutes. Not bad. Okay, here we go. Looking at the NFL now. We kick things off with Washington and Carolina. Interesting matchup right here. It really is. John Beck, Rex Grossman threw 4 picks last week, so he is not starting for the Skins. John Beck will be instead. And then you got Cam Newton. 2 very interesting quarterbacks, 2 very different quarterbacks. It's a tough game to call. I've honestly got Carolina winning the game just because they're at home. Seattle takes on Cleveland. Another tough game to call here. I think Seattle's going to be going with Charlie Whitehurst this week. I think Seattle's a little bit better than Cleveland, but both these teams are not good, obviously. Cleveland, a big disappointment in my eyes. I expect a lot more out of Cleveland this year than what they've shown. So I'm extremely disappointed by that there. I'm going to go with Seattle in the game. I really am. Atlanta and Detroit. Detroit finally lost last week. Of course, old Jim Schwartz, Jim Harbaugh, handshake. Who cares? I think I got way too much press. I'm going to go with Falcons. I mean, I'm still impressed by the Lions, but you look at the Lions' schedule, and the Lions just kind of hit a roadblock. Their schedule gets really tough. And this is a young team, and I don't know if they're going to come down very well off of a loss. And I really don't think they do it here. I think Atlanta, who is finally starting to slowly, figure their stuff out perhaps, comes into Detroit and gets a win. Denver and Miami. Never before. These teams have a combined record of 1-9, and never before has there been so much intrigue to a game between 2 teams that have a combined total of 1-9 records. Interesting, right? Yes. Why the intrigue? Tim Tebow getting the start for the Broncos. Watching Miami last week on Monday night, I realized something, because Monday night was the first night that, other than the Packers, because that's what my stepdad watches, I don't get solid, real, we kind of jump around games, so I don't really get real solid looks at teams. Only on the Monday night and Sunday night games. And watching Miami's whole game last week against the Jets on Monday night was painful. They are an eyesore to watch. They are miserable. They are definitely playing for the Andrew Luck sweepstakes. I think Tebow and the Broncos. I still don't think Tebow is the answer. I think he's a short-term answer while you build everything else up around, and then you can find yourself a legitimate quarterback later on. I'm probably going to get some hate for that, but whatever. Tim Tebow fans, there you go. You get what you wanted. Tebow starts. I think Tebow wins. I've got the Broncos. Next up, we've got San Diego and the New York Jets. Very, very important game for the Jets right here. New England is on a bye. New England's schedule gets easy. The Jets' schedule gets tough. You have to keep pace with them here. You cannot afford to lose half a game. Big game for the Jets. A must win. I think the jabs back and forth between Norv Turner and Rex Ryan have been kind of entertaining this week, and I think they've kind of stirred things up a little bit. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, Rex Ryan was on a conference call with the San Diego media, and said they asked him because he interviewed for that job in 2007 when Norv Turner got it. They said, "What do you think would have happened if you'd have gotten the San Diego job?" He said, "I'm pretty sure those teams were loaded. I would have had a couple Super Bowl rings." He's obsessed with Super Bowl rings, obviously. Every NFL person should be. Anyway, so, and then Norv Turner shot back and said, "Well, where are your rings?" Basically said, "Well, where are your rings that you promised year after year after year? You're not getting it done with the Jets either. Going to be a good football game, a lot of fun, a lot of intrigue. I've got the Jets." All right, next up we have Chicago and Tampa Bay taking place in the United Kingdom, taking place in London. LeGarrette Blount is out for the Bucs. That is a huge hit for them. The Bears' defense finally looked good. Granted, yes, Sunday night against the Vikings, not necessarily something to be proud of, but they did look good. Buccaneers, I'm proud of what the Bucs are. I mean, the Bucs are good. The Bucs are good. I've said this before. I think the Bucs are about a year or two away from being this year's Lions team. Who gets the win? I think the Bears get the win in the United Kingdom, though. On Sunday, Houston and Tennessee, big game right here. No Andre Johnson for the Texans, and that is huge. And the Titans need to take advantage of the fact that there is no Andre Johnson. Big AFC South battle, possibly a lot, definitely a losable game for the Texans. Really, I think need a win at this point. I am going to go with the Texans in the game. Pittsburgh and Arizona. Be very, very careful with this Pittsburgh team this weekend. They're a beat-up team. If you are doing a lock of the week type deal, or whatever, I wouldn't go with Pittsburgh. I really wouldn't. Pittsburgh struggled to get past Jacksonville last week, and I think Arizona is a little bit better than that Jacksonville team. I think Pittsburgh does win, but I don't think they handle. Kansas City and Oakland. Division game, of course, always hard. Of course, the big news, Carson Palmer is no longer a Cincinnati Bengal, even after Mike Brown said there was no way in hell he was getting rid of Carson Palmer. Well, guess what? Carson Palmer is off to Oakland. He starts this weekend. I think he does good. The Chiefs, here's the thing, though. He's coming into a good spot. The Raiders, their next 3 weeks look like this. They play 2 dogs and have a bye week. So, it's a good time. But then again, here's the thing, though. You're walking into an AFC West battle, always tough. Chiefs, Raiders, always grueling, hardcore, tough. Carson Palmer doesn't know the offense. This is a big chance for the Chiefs to get their second win of the year. I think the Raiders do win this game, though. That's who I am going with. All right, next up, we've got St. Louis and Dallas. What can you say? Dallas should be all over this game. They almost beat New England last week. Dallas' schedule gets really cupcakey towards the end, and I think that just that bodes well for them. We looked at the Rams last week. The Rams, of course, didn't look good. Rams haven't looked good really at all this year, to be brutally and completely honest with you. And I think Romo and the Cowboys roll. So am I going to make that my lock of the week? No, I'm not. Are you crazy? Why aren't you going to make that the lock of your week? Because I don't want to take the Cowboys yet. I really don't. I'm saving them for a little later in the year just because, like I said, their schedule does get so cupcakey. Next up, we've got the Packers and the Cowboys, I believe, is the next game I saw. Let me take a peek here and make sure I know what I'm talking about. Indeed it is. Green Bay and Minnesota. Minnesota didn't look good last week. Green Bay looked good. There's a lot of talk about Green Bay running the table. I've heard it so much. I am a diehard Packer fan. You know that. But I'm going to be honest with you. The Packers will not run the table. They have shown weaknesses. And eventually teams are going to pick up on them. The Packers will not run the table. this could be the week that they get knocked off. I don't think they do. I'm going with the Packers, but be careful. Sunday night game, Indianapolis Colts, New Orleans Saints. What more can you say? Yuck for the Colts. Well, you can't really say that because you don't know what you're going to get out of the Colts. But I'm going Saints. I am going to get a little bit gutsy with it too. Maybe I shouldn't, but I'm going to anyway. Here you guys go. Here's the confirmation right here in a second. Bear with me. Bear with me. For real. Bear with me. It's coming. Here it is. Lock of the week. There we go. So there you go, my Saints. I'm sorry about that, guys. The Saints are my lock of the week. All right, Baltimore and Jacksonville, the Monday night game. Jacksonville does not look good. Blaine Gabbert going to be under bright lights. Not going to do well for him. Baltimore's defense is rough and tough. Flacco in the offense is rolling. Flacco is a good quarterback. Not great. I said it could take some heat. I don't like everything I see out of Flacco. Most of the stuff's good, but he does have some stuff that I think needs work and could do better. Alrighty, so once again, a quick recap of my picks look like this. Carolina, Seattle, Atlanta, Denver, the Jets, the Bears. I don't think I said the Jets before. I don't think I made a pick for that game. But anyway, there you go. The Texans, the Steelers, the Raiders, the Cowboys, the Packers, the Saints, lock of the week, and the Ravens. Alright, those are my picks. How long did that video take? 16 minutes, just about 17 minutes. Not bad. That's shorter than just some of the previews that I've done alone. Hopefully it saves, because I don't want to do it again. I like the enthusiasm I had, and I don't know if I can match it. I'm Jonathan What's up for JM Sports 100, jmsports.org. NHL, I know I said I was going to return today. I will return that either Sunday or Monday. Not sure. I'm out. See you guys Sunday. I'll see you guys either Sunday or Monday. I am out. Peace.